Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are what should be approximately 3.5 minutes away from Symbiote Difficulty, the first of its kind difficulty above the Epic or Uncollected, with surprisingly disappointing rewards. The rewards aren't, they're nothing to be super, chuffed about, but they're okay, man. You get, what is it? Let's just get these event rewards up to see if, hopefully they have spiced them up a little bit more, but it's a featured 5-star hero crystal, so you got 15k 5-star shard equivalent there, an additional 2,500 5-star shards, half of one fully formed tier 2 alpha catalyst, 10 5-star signature stones, and one tier 4 class catalyst crystal. So yeah, the rewards above Epic have definitely been one of the big areas of potential criticism when it comes to this mode, but how difficult is it going to be? I've heard in comparison to Epic, it actually has a reduced amount of paths. I think the first chapter only has 2 paths every quest, the second chapter is only going to have 3, and then the final chapter only has 4, so I think it's going to be equivalent in terms of setup to what beginner is, but I'm not really too sure what to expect. It's first of its kind here, so we are going to have to see, boys, but we're going in today, we're going in deep, probably making all of those mistakes, but I feel like we are going to learn quite a bit tonight, and if it's shorter than beginner, I think we're going to stream, try and get it done 100% this evening, and then maybe tomorrow, Symbiote free to play, who knows, depends on the difficulty. We might get absolutely ruined here, so I don't want to get too ahead of myself here. We'll have to see, man. Have I checked out Venom? Yeah, I enjoyed Venom, man. It wasn't too bad at all, but the Venom and Carnage buffs, cool. Those have been great this month as well. See my boy Killer Beezy in chat. Hope you're doing well. Art of Chaos, welcome to the stream. Can Killmonger knock down the symbiote? What do you mean by knock down? As in, he's an alright counter if you have him stacked up, but he's not too bad to deal with for the golden one. But yeah, he might be quite valuable when it comes to the uncollected golden one. But I believe that might be maybe one of the biggest points of stress, unless there are new nodes on, Venom the Duck and Symbiote Supreme to make those fights even more enjoyable, but we'll have to see. What boost am I thinking to run? It's kind of a case of, like, I don't really know yet what additional factors are going to come into play with the bosses, so I don't want to get too ahead of myself, and I don't know if there are going to be, like, any new node paths that we might have to deal with, so it's just kind of waiting to see what we have and figuring out the best way to play around there. And we're going to go in with Domino, the Trinity, and Summon Symbiote, and I think that is going to serve us well as a general clearing team, but for some specific paths, depends on the nodes, and my goodness, knocked that out of place there. Depends on the nodes, and what else is at play. We can adjust the team accordingly, but we'll figure it out, boys. I'm a little bit nervous, because I'm worried that this is absolutely going to destroy me on live stream. And it's been a while, but, we can do it, boys. Using your LOL symbiote today, he's at rank 5, so potentially we might be whipping that man out, lashing out some damage, and seeing what is up. But hopefully, Symbiote Difficulty 5 seconds is going to go live. I don't know if we're going to need to restart the game for it, potentially, but I think at the very least we will need to refresh this interface here. So do we have another button to go all the way up? And there we go, Symbiote. Right, let's have a look at the completion rewards. So completion is 2k 5-star shards, and it's all the rewards as suggested. And there's a bit of gold in the mix as well. Oh my goodness, wow. With all of this gold, I might be able to put a couple of 5k ISO into one champion. All the bosses are different. No, they are completely different. We've got a Spider-Man boss here. Right, well, yeah, it looks like we've got a completely new kettle of fish, as somebody very English might say, but we got Spider-Man up first, and let's have a little bit of a scout about. We've got 40k power index opponents, and the Spider-Man has underestimate. The defender underestimates my symbiote. Attacker summons symbiote gains 200% attack in this fight. That one's global. Okay, so they've really made it very like, hey, this is Symbiote Difficulty. Please use your symbiote, sir. And maybe some boosts as well. Okay, at least we only have 2 paths in this one. So we've got stun immunity and caltrops and enhanced special 1. Ooh, okay. Well, do you want to start off with the symbiote? Or shall we start off with... This is quite a good matchup for Blade here against this Hood. So I feel like it would be maybe, I don't know. What's the next fight we've got? Winter Soldier. Okay, I'll use the symbiote for the next Winter Soldier, but it'll be good to compare like the maxed out blade here, and figure out whether or not we actually do want to use 565 champions, or whether or not we just want to go full symbiote. It might be the case that going full symbiote is the better option, but it just gives us a good kind of point to compare here. And yeah, Symbiote Difficulty, I imagine the golden rule is don't get hit and don't mess up. So, the more that you know, ladies and gentlemen. Right, let's throw that special 2 there, get some sick power gain going on. Right, I think we can get her down now. Yeah, that should be fine. So that was still like a fairly straightforward fight for Blade to deal with. 100 gold. Wow. The generosity of Kabam, man, it knows no bounds, does it? Okay, so now we got the 200% damage boost. Let's have a look and see how this is gonna tear through Winter Soldier. And again, this is the only the first chapter that we have here. Let's figure out this one. Oh, this is an insane amount of damage, man. Oh my goodness. Right, I feel like it is going to be Summon Symbiote all of the way. I don't know if we go to fully buff him up, but that damage output, I mean, without any boosts, is pretty ridiculous. So maybe there's specific synergy we want to bring in. Hela, Heimdall. Depends on what we want to really achieve with the synergy. We could go for more damage, or we could go for... I don't know if, like, it's going to need more damage. So I don't know if it's, like, better to go for, like, Hela and Heimdall and all that. So we might just go for more damage, just for the sake of easiness and convenience. Maybe that's the best thing to do. But I don't want to use any boosts until we need to. And I think when it comes to the Spider-Man, we'll use the one that clears debuffs, right? Probably need the one that clears debuffs or caltrops. Or can we just get through the fight without having to use that? Will Spider-Man die before we actually need to use that one? Well, it's worth trying, right? Because this is only the first chapter, so we can have a bit of a look and see if we can be stingy using the boosts there. So we'll figure it out, man. But this Summon Symbiote, the 200% damage node, is a nice touch. I like it. I like it. It's definitely pimping out this lad a little bit more. Venom the Duck should be fun to deal with. I would imagine so. I don't know. He wasn't too bad. Like, again, the bosses seem to be different as well, because it's Spider-Man in the first chapter, and then we've got OG Vision in the second one. So I'm not too sure if you're going to have the Golden Symbiote again, or if it's going to be, like, a completely new and unique challenge. But I'm not going to use any, what is it, like 20% boost or 30% boost for now, and see if we can sort it. Ooh. Bring knowledge / power lol to this mode. Is that what does the knowledge and power buff do? Just double check. Knowledge power, knowledge power, knowledge power, knowledge power, knowledge power. Where is it? Is it anywhere? Or what? Is that a synergy or a buff? I think just the True Strike boost should be enough for that one. Oh, the Summon Symbiote, man, is obliterating this Ronin. Okay, well, they've got a good level of difficulty on the first chapter. Doesn't really seem like anything else is really worth using. Oh, yeah, the reward certainly could be better, man. So, has anybody figured out the insane synergies, man? Is there... What are we looking for? I keep on seeing people say knowledge power in chat. Is that one of the symbiote boosts, or is that a synergy? If somebody could provide a full contextual sentence, that would be an awfully good time. Use the new enhancers. It's a full difficulty that we have to do, and it's very easy to say pop all the boosts, but it's not a great idea because you'll run out of the, what is it, the resource to do them very quickly. So I want to make sure that we can, you know, actually do this boost. Fight dirty. Okay, this is the one. And there's also caltrops. I'm going to see if we can just survive the caltrops. Maybe I want to go in first off with... Okay, I should have done this before. I just want to see if the caltrops is like much to worry about. Or if we can take a bit of it. Yeah, we could take plenty of this on the summoned symbiote, I imagine. Okay, that's fine. This is just a fight where we're going to die anyway, so it's not a huge issue here. Okay, not too much of a problem. That one was just, again, to test out the caltrops node there. And is there anything we want to go for? Maybe a boost that increases damage a little bit more. What do we have? We have Cut Deep, actually. You know what? Screw it. Let's go out. Let's go for a bit of Cut Deep and also Total Carnage as well. Right? So how long does Total Carnage last? Oh, it only lasts 10 minutes, so let's get Cut Deep up first, and then Total Carnage. And we have a few boosts to play around with. I have, what is it, 600 tokens. But you just don't really want to be in this scenario where you're out of them. But I think this should be the first two Spider-Men dead. Fingers crossed, man. Oh, I think this Spider-Man... Is he debuff immune? Oh, no, he's not. Okay, cool. Oh, man. That critical bleed. Straight in the bin, mate. Fantastic. Oh. No, Matthias, thank you very much. Dude, definitely appreciate that. I had a little bit of a look at that post, but I think it's kind of more on the fly, trying to figure out the best combos. But if you do have any recommendations, man, feel free to shout them out. And I think we'll go ahead and replay the Spider-Man one, because it makes sense to while we have the True Strike buff active. Ooh. Unsurprisingly, they've put up a symbiotic enhancement offer. What is the offer, man? I haven't had the opportunity to check it out yet. Is there some absolutely fantastic value? I assume it's probably not. Oh no. Tacked in a little bit too early there. If all of the Emma Frost kills could have gone like this last month, that would be a great time. Feels good trashing these like really, really stacked enemies, man. 25 strands for 100 units. Oh, gosh. This is going to be... I don't know. It's really tough to say without seeing the higher difficulties yet. But the first chapter so far does seem like a bit of a face roll. Just for the first one. Now that I've chatted a bit of shit on it, though, I'm definitely going to get my ass handed to me. But you just need to not get hit. That's pretty much the golden rule. Oh, man, these crit bleeds are insane. And also, I do need to build a team around the symbiote as well. I think if we bring in some other characters that can beef up his damage, that's probably going to be the best allocation. Just because the other rank 5s are good, but they just don't seem to compare to the amount of damage output that the symbiote has with this 300% node. Oh, mate, these crit bleeds are absolutely gorgeous. Oh, straight in the bin, mate. Total Carnage buff for Domino Special 2. Oh, only applies to the symbiotes, my friend. Really just wish there were some 6-star rewards for this. That'd be awfully nice. But yeah, the rewards for the difficulty are a little bit underwhelming, to say the least. Although we have, let's increase block proficiency. When did that come from? Not too sure. That's a specific node or something. Let's smash that one out. Ask for some help. Try and play it a little bit efficiently with kind of moving in the energy tiles there. The bleed boost, what is it? There's one that, what are the buffs that we have active? Oh, I've totally forgotten now. There's one, Total Carnage is the one that makes your bleed damage just absolutely ridiculous. Get those critical bleeds off. I think we'll get the full X-Men team synergy after this. Okay, so we've got X-23 to deal with, and then another Spider-Man. I think we've still got quite a few minutes left on the boost as well, so we're doing alright so far. Okay, if all of the mode of difficulty is like that, maybe it won't be so underwhelming, man. Ugh, that's so ridiculous. Okay, let's just go in for this Spider-Man kill. Oh, great times, man. Great times. No health potions used. And we didn't even have the team synergy supporting there. So let's move on to quest number 2. The Evil Without. Just wanted to make use of max use of that evade boost there. So now we're going to go for full X-Men for the additional crit and all of that fun stuff. So let's get Storm in the mix. Let's also get Wolverine. And then we want to bring in Magneto as well. And finally we want Cyclops. But because it's not a mutant character that we're trying to boost up, I think this one becomes better, right? Yeah, fantastic. Okay, so we've got a Vision as the final boss in this one, and I think there are only 2 paths in this one as well. Yeah, exactly the same as beginner difficulty. 65k Vision, right? What nodes do we have here? Cornered, so we don't want to have the... he won't take any debuff, right? Vision's bleed immune. We shouldn't need to worry about that. Okay, but it does start with 2 bars of power. And increases all power gain by 100%. Is there a symbiote boost that controls power? Because I feel like that's the one that we need for this Vision. Because he seems a little bit fun. Do we just want to have a quick look? If somebody could, yeah, let me know which one it is. How do we survive that? Or maybe it's the cheat death one, the one where you can like cheat death every what is it, so and so seconds. Right, rip this Angela apart. Cleanse. Okay, that's it, boys. We've got that. See, look at all these knowledgeable people in chat dropping bombs, man. Thank you very much. Cleanse, top of the list, red boost. Fantastic. Let's have a look at the description of Cleanse. Holding block drains the defender's power. Is that going to be enough, though? Like, if he starts with Special 2, he's going to immediately Special 3 me. Undying Cleanse? Is that it? Is that the secret sauce that we might be looking for? All this awfully fun and interactive Electro in the meantime. Use Luke Cage for Vision. I mean, Luke Cage isn't a bad shout there at all. Magneto. Yeah, let's go for it. Zigzag all across. Hardened coating as well. Well, I mean, you know, this is the fun part, man. I get to be the little training dummy here. Figure out if this cleanse tactic is going to work, or whether or not we're just going to get Ruffle nuked immediately. But Total Carnage is a great one to have up, and I want it up all of the time. What's the other one that I was using alongside it? Crit in the defender and cut deep. Debuffs by the attacker last 100% longer. Ah, that's it. That's... Oh, okay, that's why stun's lasting so long. The more you know. The more you know. This makes a lot of sense. Actually, having that stun, man. It's a good time. Very good time. Or maybe if we parry straight away and then hold block, we can power drain vision. And maybe that's a good way to do stuff. Is special free active? I assume so. Yeah, hardened coating's only if you're at full health, and you can't block a special free, which I imagine is the big pain point when it comes to that vision fight. Okay, Black Widow. Let's go for Black Widow. We have taken a bit of a beating so far on the summoned symbiote. But, are we shredding away with this absolutely wonderful double debuff synergy? However, BW has ability accuracy reduction. If we have ability accuracy reduction, does that affect his power gain at the start? If we get unknown enemy, is that the way to do it? Unknown enemy and get lucky? I think it's the double debuff one, and then we'll go for cleanse. I assume. I don't know, I might be completely wrong there. Well, we'll figure it out. Venom, no damage from vision. I mean, that is... I don't know if that's true, actually, when it comes to a special free, but everything else, I can imagine. Wouldn't parry activate cornered? No, it's only, what is it, damage over time buffs that activate cornered, and we shouldn't have any trouble with those, considering that vision is bleed immune. What a great time. Maybe Total Carnage is a bit overkill, but this double debuff, double debuff buff, I'm liking it, man. Just activate every single buff. Oh, the luxury. This is only the second boss, so I don't think we quite have the luxury of doing it. Let me just double check. So we've got heal block there, special one, power drain, cracking blow. That's not going to do anything. Cut deep, evolution. Frenzy, hardened coating, that's, yeah, not gonna do anything there. Mind games, okay, we definitely don't need a taunt on this vision. That's probably the last thing. Power start 1, purge, quick reflexes, dodging a special, fills your bar, that's not really what we need. Second win. Right, we'll maybe try Second Wind at some point, but I think for now, Cleanse. I think it's parry and then Cleanse. I don't know, man. That's kind of the best I got for this immediate special free Clown Fiesta vision. Okay, well, see if we can figure this one out. So yeah, parry at the start, and then hold the cleanse. That's it, really. I think you only need cleanse for that vision. But I think because we have cleanse active right now, it makes sense again to go back and do this. So it seems like the progression order in this is very what is it? Because usually I like to shoot straight through, but just because you have to ideally use very specific boosts for the boss, it makes sense to do your runs back to back. Whoa, Cleanser's a great tactic, lads. 10 out of 10 shout on that one. We are 2 bosses down now. Just need to get Vision down one more time, and then we can move to the next chapter. But we don't have Total Carnage up. I'm kind of missing it, though. I think, yeah, you can probably afford it. I'm just worried that it's going to be like some ridiculous stuff in the final chapter. But let's go for it anyway. Especially when it comes to this Electro, man. Ooh, I might have a bit of unknown enemy as well. Because I think we still have quite a few threads left. Yeah, we got 602, man. Let's go a little bit luxurious. Let's get a bit of Total Carnage going on. So Total Carnage is there. Let's buy and use that one. And also, let's get a bit of unknown enemy as well. Because this Electro, man, we took a huge chunk of incredibly fun and interactive damage last time. Such a stacked up Electro, though. So yeah, that's going to make a little bit easier, man. Ah, what a great time. 8 hits, man. 8 hits. This could be a fairly fast 100%, but if you are enjoying the live stream today, ladies and gentlemen, feel free to smash that like button. That would certainly be appreciated for both my channel and ego. So yeah, massive shout out to everybody that already has smashed that like button. Certainly do appreciate it. Oh, proper naughty, mate. Proper naughty. How did he beat Spidey? I just used, what was it? The one that, Total Carnage, you just need True Strike for Spider-Man, really. But to make it very easy, just go double debuffs and Total Carnage, because then you just destroy him with the bleeds. Like, it was like 13 hits my last kill, man. It was too ridiculous. Oh no. Maybe it's too ambitious there. Oh yeah, we could still drain power outside. I forgot about that. Still got that buff active. It's important to keep that in mind for Vision, eh? Whoa, what a painful slam dunk there. How to defeat Spider-Man? True Strike is your best friend, my friend. Oh, Lon. Dude, I appreciate it. Chucking some ego likes there. The new difficulty doesn't seem too bad. Best advice. I mean, there's not really a well-rounded advice at the moment. But play smart. It's been out for 24 minutes. So if you want to save the most amount of items possible, just wait till tomorrow when all the video guides are up for it and all the sick boss kills for the node combinations and stuff. Or just watch this live stream. This live stream could give you all of the information that you need to absolutely obliterate this mode. So, I don't know, man. The answers might be out there. Remember when Loki was God tier? Never happened, my friend. Never happened. He's God tier for exactly one fight in this game, and that is the the 5.4 Final Ultron. But aside from that, Loki, I don't know, he's okay, but just when it comes to Mystics, there are much better Mystic characters all around than Loki. Am I doing a guide tomorrow? Hopefully, I'm going to get a guide out this evening. Fingers crossed. I've booked out the whole evening to hopefully do 100% on a guide, but we do need to kill it first. That is a pre-requirement, so fingers crossed. Oh, I don't know if I got the double duration on the buffs. What? Okay, immediately went into special 2 there. I always wish there was a timer on Vision for the synthesis. There we go. I think we can play this one maybe a little bit better, a little bit more aggressive. feel like he's about to get Synthesis. Oh, fantastic. Didn't even trigger that time. Ability accuracy reduction for the win. And I see out the corner of my eye, yeah, ability accuracy reduction is quite good if you just want to make this one even easier. Come on! Oh, so close. There we go. Whew, that vision wasn't as bad as I thought, man. And also, massive shout out to Mark for the super chat. Absolute mad love to you. Honestly, the stream is helping. Mark, I'm certainly glad it is, my friend. Let's get you up there as our blubberiest whale of the day with that $5 super chat. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have some whales in chat for our man Mark there? And let's get him up there at the top. Right, fantastic. Let me just quickly recenter that, and we're moving on to quest number 3 next. So let's smash that play next button. And dude, I'm glad this is helping. So, quest number 3 actually. Who do we have as the boss here? So it's Kang. Having a bit of a Kang bang here. So Kang can be bled. Enhanced armor up, aspect of evolution, aggression armor, enhanced special 2 bias. Aggression armor. So he's just got strike back that we really need to worry about. Because I think if we bleed this dude, shouldn't be too bad. But I think we can only get the bleed off crits. Well, let's try and go for that magic path first. It's the magic one. It might be the other one that is the magic one. Oh, no. Let's go for A. Just while we've got the ability accuracy up. Yo, what is up? Xenaeus, thank you very much for the, what is it? Super chat there. 2 Wi-Fi antennas got married last weekend. The reception was fantastic. My goodness, that is an incredibly cheesy joke, but a super chat, $5 well spent there, my friend Xenaeus. Thank you very much. Okay, we've run out of duration of the double debuff buff, so I'm just going to go ahead and chuck that one on after, because I really like that one, man. You can just tear through everything. It's a very nice one to have. And we're still a good one. Kazuto as well, thank you very much for the super chat. Guys, flooding in those $5 super chats now. Yo! Oh my goodness, the whales are blubbering out. We've got your man Colin Whitworth dropping down a now $10 super chat, making him our new blubberiest whale of the day. So absolute mad love to our man Colin Whitworth there. Get you up at the top in just a second. Just trying to figure out which one was it. It's Cut Deep, right? Cut Deep's the one that doubles the duration of everything. Yeah, I love this one, man. It's so incredibly useful. Right, let's quickly update Colin there, and then we will get the storm down in a few hits and move on to Kang. I'm not too sure whether or not it's going to be necessary to like power drain Kang, because you could combat the aspect of evolution by like power draining him, but I feel like the symbiote is probably, with like total carnage and double debuff on, probably gonna get Kang down before it gets to that scenario. But yeah, I'm interested to see what happens. And some mad love to our man Colin there. But thank you very much, dude. And yeah, dude, massively appreciate the kind words. You are certainly welcome, my friend. My boy Seatin, yo, what's up, Poos, Hector? It's been fairly straightforward to deal with so far, providing you're using the right boost and you kind of have an alright idea of what you're trying to do every fight. We haven't died yet, touch wood. Now that I've said that, I'm going to die. And we've another super chat, man. A new blubberiest whale, Ruben Martinez, with that $15 super chat. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen. The wallets are coming out, the generosity. Let's get our man Ruben up there as the blubberiest whale of the day with that $15 super chat. Ruben, absolute mad love to you, my friend. Thank you very much. Okay, 50k Yondu. Let's go for, I think 8 combos seem to be some of the safest to use. Oh man, you get a couple of those crit bleeds. Yeah, so currently the setup that I'm using, what buffs are really sick? The double debuff one, total carnage, and then the 4 X-Men team is giving me more crit damage. So it's just like all of this stuff is synergizing so well together, just to make the summoned symbiote, man, like ridiculous OP. It's working like a dream come true, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you got a very nice crit bleed there. 50k opponents are melting, mate. I know, man. It's honestly so stupid, Hector, and I'm loving it, man. Oh. Shame this dude is leaving at the end of the month. If he could stay around for, you know, become available in Labyrinth of Legends, that would be great. So, fingers crossed. Really glad this mode you get just open up this character like crazy. Or cheeky little 9-hit combo gamble there. Pretty much everything's dead after like 9 hits though. It's fun, man. Fun time. For Kang, I don't know if you need the Armor Shatter buff, so I'm going to try and not use the Armor Shatter buff, but I might be an idiot for not doing so. But I need to be aware of Strike Back, because I suck at evading Kang's special too. I'm very good at evading their special 1. Oh, mate, this is just abuse. This is this is raw abuse on every single node. It does genuinely feel like you're using a mod. But I'm finding this mode so far. It's been incredibly fun to play because you are a god. They've literally transformed you into a god here. So I'm enjoying it, man. Okay. Oh, come on. Oh, no. Oh, perfect, mate. Perfect. We are sorted. So, yeah, that was a sick run at Kang. Very, very cool run. I just wanted to try and play a little bit more aggressive toward the end of that one. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I see out of the corner of my eye, we have an absolutely colossal super chat from our man, Stanley Free. Stanley, dude, thank you so much for the support, man. Absolute mad love to you. So that is, what is it, 28 euros. So I think that's probably about the equivalent of about 38 US dollars. I think it's actually probably about 40, right? Something in terms of the conversion. So I think just for the sake of conversion, man, we're going to put that out there as 40 US dollars because the euro has some crazy value at the moment. But Stanley Free, absolute mad love for that super chat. That is a colossal chunk of change. And ladies and gentlemen, can we get some whales in chat for the man himself, Stanley Free? And also, what is it, Chen and Pitbull. Damn, man, we've got an insane amount of super chats flooding in tonight. Chen, thank you very much for the kind words. What buffs am I using? The two that are important, double debuff duration and total carnage at the moment, are just making everything very, very easy with kind of a full mutant crit team as well to support the crit rate and also crit damage and just kind of take it through the roof. I think we actually have lost total carnage now. It has fallen off. I don't think there's not much of a 100% requirement to apply it until we get back to the boss. Stuff drops a lot faster when it's on, so it's good. Yeah, that symbiote, he is slaughtering everything, man. They have given you a literal god tier champion. This month, the tier list should just have like a mega tier. Symbiote Supreme, that's all that needs to be in there. Not Symbiote Supreme, sorry, Summon Symbiote. Okay, let's not worry about the Total Carnage buff just yet. If we get to a slightly trickier matchup, because King Groot, what was it? We can't bleed him anyway, so it doesn't matter about the additional critical bleed on this one. This one's going to be probably quite a bit slower though as a result of that. But it's all good. It's just nice to have a fight that, you know, lasts more than a 10-hit combo outside of the bosses. Or is it nice to have it? I guess, you know, we could do with a little bit less of our existence spent fighting King Groots. So, less King Groots, more bleed champions. They throws you off a little bit, puts you to the test. To wake up a bit instead of getting everything down on the first parry. Oh, I think we should get some Total Carnage again. Just too good of a buff, man. Alright, that's King Groot dealt with. how come I'm not using any other champions? So the reason, Andy, is because for the Symbiote Difficulty, there's a global node which increases the oh, actually, okay, we definitely need what is it? Total Carnage here. I don't know how this is going to interact actually. Because Cable, when he bleeds, is going to apply degeneration, but essentially the reason we're using it is there is a global node increasing attack by 200%. So yeah, basically makes this guy absolutely insane. Okay, hopefully we don't get too dented on this fight. With the stun, we should have some pretty... Oh no! Oh, mate. No, we got hit there. That was like... How many hits did we take? Barely 3. But that degeneration was plowing into us. Oh, my goodness. Okay, right. I think if there was a time to use a 60% boost... Is it here? I mean, it's a ridiculous health pool. So, yeah, it's probably here. That Cable, man. Oh, rude. It's such a rude enemy to put in the way. I think if you just... You probably want to play that Cable in the way that you stun him and only attack him while stunned, and don't get hit like I did, because I'm a scrub. But that's the first step of the live stream so far. This path is a bit more annoying, man. There's a few bleeding immune characters. So, this path is actually so... Is there something that... Recoup. Oh, that's it. What does Recoup do? Maybe this is a Recoup path. Ah, now we know. See? So if Recoup is the buff that heals for dots, and I should have listened to chat because they had the knowledge and I didn't listen, and I've used Total Carnage on a path that now has no bleed characters aside from Kang. Basically, I'm a noob, but the benefits of the live stream are you get to watch me be a dumbass. You get to see me make all of the mistakes. So then, when it comes to you doing this, you know, you know the stuff. And you don't have a chat of what I assume is probably about 1,000 people, you know, there to correct all of your mistakes. Because they've already done it. So mistakes are made, lessons are learned. But that's all of the fun of doing this very early. But Recoup, use it. It's a good one. There we go. Always listen to chat. That's pretty much it. Need to type out the tips way before, guys. Any thoughts on changes to Season 5 Alliance War? I have, what is it, a video covering the changes and my thoughts on them. Wasn't best impressed with the solution of let's make everybody bleed immune, because that doesn't seem like the best solution to me. To get more diverse Alliance Wars, it seems like it's more punishing people who don't have Corvus and Stark and Spider-Man, and maybe like playing characters like Killmonger, or Domino, or Archangel, or Gwenpool. Okay, so we've actually got a really, really good stun duration on this group with the mastery there. Right, there we go. Groot's down. Another bleeder. If we could have some characters that we could bleed and kill in 8 hits, that would be, that's kind of what I'm looking for, man. Oh! Our prayers have been answered. It's a 50k guillotine there. It would be great if you could bring the, what is it, Summon Symbiote into Epic Difficulty Labs. That would be a fantastic time. So this is, if you've just tuned in the last couple of minutes, this is pretty much what every fight's been like so far, when we can use Total Carnage and the debuff increasing duration one. Okay, round 2 of the Kangbang. Strike back, remember, dodge the special one, and don't get hit like a noob. Oh, critical bleeds going on there. That is the kind of fights that I want to see a lot more regularly, please. Nathan, thank you very much for the kind words, man. Absolute mad love to you. Bro, I got some work to do, but I don't want to go. Leave it. It can wait till later, Steven Zimmerman. Come and watch all of these people die in a few hits, my friend. Oh, you can bring the symbiote. Oh, did the boost work, though? Oh, yeah, you can bring them in. You just can't use the buffs. Ah. The Kangbang. The Kangbang's a Marvel Contest of Champions classic. Because back in the day... what is it? The final AQ boss. Was this? I think it's just before Dormammu, right? Used to be Kang. It was Kang for something like 13 months. And it was known as the Kangbang. Everybody would get in there with their massive Thor-wielding hammers and smack that boy about. The Kangbang, man. It was a classic. The Kingpin. I don't know if there's like a Kingpin equivalent. The Dormammu drop, there wasn't anything that has resonated like the Kangbang did back in the day. If anybody has anything good for an abbreviation for Kingpin, that'd be good. That kind of you know, has the same you know, delightful playfulness of the Kangbang. Oh, mate, perfect. Do I have deep wounds? I do have deep wounds. Double bleed duration, deep wounds seems to be good. Have we got 3,000 people in here? Oh, that's quite a lot of people. What's sorry, I'm not looking at the views at all. But yeah, if you could smash that like button. If you are one of those 3,000 people watching right now, or even if you're watching on demand, I don't really care. I just smash the like button so more people can see this live stream. And that way, more people can not die so horrifically, maybe. Kingpin crush, Kingpin sink in. Oh, I don't know. Feel like you might be onto there. Sink into the Kingpin. Bowling for Kingpin. The Binkin. The bin. Don't know. We're getting closer. Kingpin in the bin. Kingpin in the bin. Don't know. It just doesn't have the same, you know, cheeky ring that the Kangbang does. What I ordered from Mackie D's, I had, what was that? I spent today with my girlfriend, and I actually made her download Marvel Contest of Champions today, and she played it, and she actually got to grips with it quite fast. I was teaching her how to do like 5 combos, and all sorts of stuff, so we had a little bit of a fun day, man, just chilling, hanging out, because I knew I was going to be working a little bit later this evening, doing the Symbiote live stream, and also a guide for Symbiote Difficulty after. Beaten from Seatin. Well, you know, that's a very personal Kingpin beat down there. Bin the pin, or I don't know. It's a lot of bin-related rhymes. The Kingpin ding. What boost for vision got wrecked? What was it? You need the power drain one. I've forgotten the name of it, but it was the power drain one. That one's the good one. Double D. Okay, we still got double debuffs and total carnage. Just the ability accuracy reduction we don't have. But we don't want to stun Mordo. That would be bad. What? Where's my block gone? Oh. Mistakes weren't made, apparently. It's alright, I meant to block at the start of that fight, but didn't seem like the game wanted me to. Good retaliation, though. Maybe this is a secret tactic to get under 50% damage so Kang can drop even faster. The Fat Boy Fiesta. Oh, I like that one. I like the Fat Boy Fiesta for going in and slamming down a Kingpin. That's it. Cleanse was the one that you got to use for vision. Just immediately blocking that fight. Like parry, and then go straight in for a block. Come on, we're just going to go for it. Oh, disgusting. Oh, I love it. Whew. Okay, well, let's go ahead and smash that play next button and see what we have ahead of us. Okay, we got Deadpool here. Aggressive regeneration, masochism, recovery. Oh, okay. Well, heal block on special one, I assume is the node that we probably want there. Got an Infinity War Iron Man over this way. I I think we've still got another 3 minutes left on some of our buffs here. Actually, let me just double check. Oh, okay, so we just got one more fight, then we need to refresh the critical bleed one. I haven't done Symbiote versus Infinity War Iron Man. Ooh. Maybe one more fight? Can we get one more fight? I think we can. That fight was over so quick. Let's go. I'm hoping the crit bleed's still active. There would have been like seconds in it. Oh, there is! Oh, sick one, man. Sometimes you just gotta go for it. Yeah, I was definitely thinking the heal block buff for this Deadpool. Oh, so Lags just put Suicides on with a boost that heals for every debuff. That's it, man. That's it. I imagine that would that's gonna make quite the difference. But Suicides, oh my goodness, what a luxury, my friend. What absolute luxury. Cut deep, fight dirty. How many strands do we have left here? Okay, we still got a lot, so I think I'm gonna go for fight dirty, because that'll mean that we can just bypass the auto block. And finally, let's go for total carnage as well. So if we do get a bleed off, maybe it's gonna be a crit, and maybe it's gonna be quite good. Okay, I think this might be one of the most annoying matchups though. Oh, right, that True Strike boost had some value there, just for getting through the auto block. Total Carnage, maybe I should have waited another fight to use that, because we got no value out of that one. But Taskmaster, it might be alright for, actually. I think we can stack up some bleeds on this lad pretty quick here. Ah, yeah, I can understand the Suicides one. I don't think, well, you could use Suicides in the Undying boost all the time. I don't think it's 100% necessary from what I've seen so far. I might be incorrect when it comes to some later fights. But, you know, if you like Suicides, if you run them quite often, it might be quite a good setup to go with. But I'm certainly not going to have the luxury of that when it comes to the free-to-play. So it's a good idea, and I imagine most people watching probably aren't too fussed about switching to Suicides for this. I don't know, some people might if they want to use Undying all the time, but it mainly seems like the damage is already so much that it's kind of just get the utility in for the right fights. Are we just not getting the bleeds here at all? Damn. Not too sure. Oh, the double debuff duration boost has unfortunately left us. So we need to refresh that one. Is there a Legends run for this difficulty? Not to the best of my knowledge. Actually, the Suicides with Recoup, to be honest, you do raise a good point about it being a permanent heal there. So yeah, maybe not the worst shout out there. But we are a good way through, and we'll see if we can get this sorted. Right, so we've got Total Carnage. What are you just looking for? We're looking for a Cut Deep here. And then maybe the one that gives us the heal block on the special one after. There we go. Oh, we can also siphon the healing as well. Oh no, I went for the intercept. Oh, mate. Nah, I messed up there. So badly. Oh, what a scrub, man. What an absolute scrub. Right, let's chuck in a 40% revive. Get stuck back in. Oh, that was a nice little recovery there. I think Emma Frost is definitely one of those characters that is a little bit more of a pain in the ass. Now we just got Deadpool to deal with, so for this one we're just gonna chuck and activate the boost. Are there only 2 paths in this? It kind of looks like there is. I could be wrong on that one, so we're going to use Cauterize here because it looks like this dude is all about a crazy amount of healing. He does start with Masochism as well, and also does have 150% regeneration. Okay, so we managed to... maybe we don't need the heal block? Yeah, that seems... we didn't use the heal block at all, so you don't need that. You just need the double debuffs, man. And the critical bleed, and that fight is a complete joke by the look of it. Oh, what a great time. Okay, I think we actually do have 2 more paths, having a look at the percentage on that one. So while we have all of these buffs active, might as well rinse through 100% if we can. It's best for Emma, Unknown Enemy. What does the Unknown Enemy buff do exactly against Emma? Symbiote is the most powerful champion in game. I mean, certainly when it comes to Symbiote difficulty for Symbiote boosts, he is. Right, let's make sure he dies there. This is abuse, make it stop. I know, man, that Deadpool got absolutely ruined, but absolute mad love to you, Swashbuckler, for the super chat. Thank you very much. Is there any sense to economy strands, e.g. they might... turn into units after this month, event ends? That is incredibly optimistic, my friend, and at the same time, quite unlikely. So I would just use them while you can, man, because I imagine they're probably not going to be turned into anything at the end of this month. I think we still had the True Strike there for Infinity War Iron Man, so that made Miles Morales super straightforward there. But evade characters are quite easy to fight if you have that double debuff, what is it? Double debuff boost active, because, you know, all of your debuffs are going to last twice as long, which means you can stun them for a very, very long time. Oh, okay, we're not... Oh, I should have had the, what was it? Oh, no, I should have definitely used that boost. Forgot about all the fun and interactive damage at the start there. Okay, that was totally my bad. Right, let's get Recoup on, man. Recoup does seem like quite a good mastery to run for the majority of it, so it may not be the worst idea trying to go for suicides on this one. I would go for suicides right now, but I don't really want to like respec halfway through. Just bring in a Recoup, and I think we should be able to heal up on the start of this one. Or at least I certainly hope so. There we go. Look. Turn that fun and interactive frown upside down. Sword boys. Thanks for Recoup for Iceman. Guys, we got it. We got it second time around. But there we go. I've just saved another person 40 units. You are welcome. Abomination. Is Abomination a good idea to go into? Do we... Will his poison... Is his poison going to... Will Recoup out-heal the poison? I don't know. Well, depends how it functions, I guess. That's the answer. Our health is going down. Okay. Abomination. Bad. Abandon. Abandon ship. Come on. Oh! 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 Whoa! Whoa! Damn! I had a bit of a heart attack there, boys. What? Now that is what we call clutch, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, 293 health points left. Oh, mate. That's alright. I don't really, there's not too much point healing him up. You're better off, I think, using, value-wise, trying to get some, what is it in the mix? Oh, we've been heal blocked here. Clutch kill of the century. We got there, boys. We got there. Oh, I can't believe how jammy that kill was, man. That was honestly so ridiculous. I just saw chat just get flooded after that one. But basically, kill him before he kills you. If we hadn't died to Iceman, we probably would have been full, and then maybe you know, don't completely die there. Maybe a little bit more to show on that one. That's definitely... Yeah, man, I feel like that could probably make it into the highlight video. Would have Undying worked for Abomination? Maybe. Could have gone from some other combos there. But anyway, let's try and rinse down this Deadpool if we can. Okay, so we got the heal block this time. We haven't... Oh, I think my critical bleeds have run out. Yeah. Okay. That's why. But we still have the heal block, so it's okay. But the critical bleed one, man, that is the one that's putting in crazy work. Sword. We'll get Total Carnage back up at the start of the next run and just kind of evaluate what buffs we have active. Replay one more time. And do we have the Iceman? We got the Miles Morales again. But I know we have, what is it, 5 minutes on the True Strike now. So I just need Total Carnage back up. And I think, just having a quick check, we are on, we still got 473 of these, and I think we started on about 650, so we should be able to do, what was it, this should be the first 4 done, only using, I think, 180 of these strands. But the final 2 chapters are going to have 4 lanes each, so there's a total of 8 more lanes after this, well, all 9 lanes, including this one that we still have to do. Can I check the last 2 bosses? I will check the last 2 bosses, just for you there, Nifs. How do you get the Summoned Symbiote? Everybody got him at the start of the month, and if you can't find him, he might be in your roster, my friend. Have a look, filter by 1-star characters, and you might find him under there. But yeah, some of these are very enjoyable to play. Is anybody got a good idea for dealing with that Abomination for most people? So I'm not really too sure. If you had suicides as well, because you'd have the poison on that one, you'd get additionally wrecked there. I don't know. Did Legacy do the Abomination? Did it go down fast enough to not be an issue? Still got Recoup here, so we should be good for regenerating Iceman's. Cold Snap. Fantastic. Turn a negative into a positive. Oh, nice crit on the final hit there. Okay, that's Iceman down. 31 hits. Shout out to Joshua Lieberman, who is watching this live stream on the toilet. I'm sure you're probably not alone there. How difficult is it so far? It's not too bad so far, mate. The Summoned Symbiote is very, very stacked. So he's putting in an incredible amount of work. We have used, I think, is it 2 or 3 revives so far? But a couple of them were really stupid mistakes that could have been averted. I think actually, yeah, we've used 3 revives so far, and they've all been stupid mistakes. The only fight that I don't know how to handle on hindsight is the Abomination. So I don't know. You could maybe bring in a poison immune character for that one if you wanted to. Ah, Legacy died before he could kill Abomination. See, that's it, boys. Suicides, maybe they're not the way. Maybe they're not the way. Can't get around that Abomination. There we go, boys. Unknown enemy. Actually, that is a good shout. The unknown enemy is a good shout for reducing the amount of poison. Good next level tactics there, my son. Tenacious. Tenacious is the one that shrugs off every 3 seconds, right? It goes faster if there's more debuffs. Maybe unknown enemy and Tenacious are a way to go. But to be honest, I think if you have unknown enemy, it should be enough to make sure that you can survive. So yeah, I think I'll use that on the what is it? Main free-to-play account. Probably that combo. Blade of Bomb. I don't know. It's a pretty big Abomination for a Blade to take down. So chances are you're probably gonna get pretty wrecked there. Okay, the heal block is off, and he's down. Whew. We are 4 out of 6, 100%. How many minutes are we in? It's just over an hour now, right? Cool, cool, cool. Let's go. Oh, thank you so much for the 5,700 gold, Kabam. Generosity knows no bounds. Actually, let's just have a look at the final 2 quests to see who we have as the bosses here. We have Void and Symbiote Supreme. Okay. Well, I guess you've got the debuff shrug off for Void, but let's have a look at his nodes. Got a bit of Wasp here, so Biohazard. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, Biohazard actually, yeah, we've got the just don't attack in. Rage, Explosive Personality. Interesting. Okay, so Biohazard, we just need to use Recoup. Rage, any solutions for Rage? I don't know if we're going to be fine for Rage. I don't know if his hits... I don't know what the health pool is, and whether or not we just need to kind of like bleed around it. Has he got anything to nullify buffs? I think that's probably the main thing. I think there is one that deals with buffs, actually. I forgot off the top of my head. Sorry, I should have memorized more of these boosts before we began the excursion today. Did Seatin fight the Golden Symbiote? There isn't a Golden Symbiote on this one, much to your potential pleasure. But there is a Spider-Man, but he's nowhere near as... well, I don't know. Depends how you want to look at him. Could be worse than the Golden Symbiote, but pretty easy if you got True Strike and the right buffs. And plus you can bleed him, so that's a very nice advantage going on there. I guess there is that crazy damage buff, so yeah, I'd probably say he's easier to deal with than the Golden Symbiote. Providing you got your rank 5 summon Symbiote. Purge. Is that the one? Yeah, Purge, that's what I thought. Heavy attack removes buffs? Oh yeah, removes all the buffs, right. Okay, so yeah, we probably want to have Purge on Recoup at the bare minimum, but also want to go for double debuffs. And the crit bleed one as well, Total Carnage. So I think we are sorted there, and we should be able to get Void down with all these boosts in a couple of runs as well. Okay, don't worry about True Strike, but make use of the extended stuns here. When you buy an Odin, you should get 5 million gold also. Oh, I wish, mate. That'd be a great time. No. You're definitely right about the Purge removal. Oh, we've got a revive on this path. Let's take it. So we've got Massacre, Nightcrawler, and I think this side as well, we go into Wasp. Ooh, I don't know. I think we should be fine on the units. Hopefully we don't need to, I don't know, try and get the iTunes store purchases out. Note to self, though, for Act 6 progression, man, make sure I've at least got an Odin's, because that's probably the amount of mistakes that will be made. Oh, the reward's definitely very, very underwhelming, but at the same time, it really depends on the overall difficulty, because this seems so far like it is very, very straightforward to do. And for most people, if you can play well, looks like it will probably take approximately 2 hours, so the rewards don't seem too bad for actually what it turns out to be. But I don't know, because I haven't done 100% yet, just what I've done so far. It's been very straightforward, and I've made quite a few mistakes that I wouldn't have made if I had the general knowledge of a bit of, you know, watching an experienced run beforehand. So yeah. It's a tough one, but I think it's better to judge it once we have kind of all the info and I've done 100%. Alright, just attack into Wasp while she's stunned. You don't have to worry about the quantum evade, because you're trashing everything in like 8 hits. Kind of feels like beginner difficulty sometimes. Okay, what do we have active? So double debuff duration, total carnage, don't need to worry about the heal block there, so we want recoup and purge. Where is purge, 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 purge. Okay, purge is there. Let's buy a little bit of purge. And recoup as well. We've still got a minute left on total carnage, so I'm going to need to refresh that one. After we start the next quest. It's really annoying. Can we please, if there are going to be events with buffs, can we please just have them at like the same duration? Because like there's ones that are like 10 minutes, ones that are 15. It's a pain in the ass, lads. Pain in the ass. Right, Biohazard is taken care of. Don't attack into him while he's blocked more than once. Actually, we should probably never do that. Poison is bad for our regeneration. I guess, to be honest, you don't really need Purge looking at it. It's just recoup. Because we didn't even come close to needing to use a heavy attack there with the Total Carnage one. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, let's go ahead and smash the what is it, additional try on that one. I think we'll go down that side again. Actually, let's you know, adventure over to this side. Why not? I think there was anything too specific. Do I need Total Carnage back on? Oh, I've got it for one fight. Let's make use of it. I don't think Unknown Enemy is too necessary to run for a lot of stuff. I see people talking in chat about it. I think the double debuff one and Total Carnage and Recoup are some of the best ones to run for this. But just base for the majority of fights, just double debuffs and Total Carnage is just going to absolutely send your opponent into the ground. I don't think we had the critical bleeds active there. Yeah, at the moment, just because it has less lanes as well, it's going quite a bit faster than an Epic. So it seems like, you know, an alright way to pick up a Tier 2 Alpha. Sorry, half a Tier 2 Alpha and a 5-star featured crystal. Total Carnage. Yeah, that's the one that we want. And I need to refresh the double debuff duration. I think we can do Drax in one other fight and then do the double debuff one. But I think it would just be better in the future if the boosts lasted a little bit longer. If they all last like 20 minutes and they were universally 20 minutes, it's just a little bit, you know, it takes out of the kind of gameplay and enjoyment to a certain extent, where like after every fight you're like, oh, I need to check on my boost again. Where are they at? Juggling this 10-minute one, 15-minute one, 20-minute one. It'd be good if you just had to like, okay, 20 minutes, let's evaluate all of the boost, refresh them. I guess we are putting different ones on at different times, just kind of the basic damage ones. Would be nice to see, but that's just me being a little bit nitpicky. So far, I'm quite enjoying Symbiote Difficulty. It's been a good time. Come on, Carnage Special 2? Oh, mate, smack it down. Bit risky there. Okay, I think it was now that we need to refresh the double duration on debuffs one. And do we want to go A or B here? Do we want to get A out of the way? Yeah, let's go for A. Just because we got Modok and Gladiator Hulk. But the Modok shouldn't be too bad with the double duration, because then we've got like a lot of time that he's going to be stunned. But alternately, you could use the True Strike if you really wanted to as well. But I don't think there's going to be too much of a need if you have the double duration one. Just seems like a little bit unnecessary. Cut deep though. Let's refresh this one. Expecting a so much better event. I mean, it's pretty fun, mate. I've enjoyed the last hour and a bit of gameplay. It's kind of like a nice nice cherry on the top of this month. Oh, mate, that was disgusting. I can do the crystal opening. I'm not going to do the crystal opening live. I'm probably going to save it till I do it on the free-to-play account as well. And then do a crystal opening on the main account and also the free-to-play account. Kind of a back-to-back one, probably. We'll save them for the next kind of big opening. But yeah, just this, what is it, double duration. That's enough to take care of the Modok, man. So much time to attack into him while he's stunned. Yeah, for a side event, it's a good time, man. It is a good time. Yo, what is up? Velzius, dude, it's all good, man. You win some, you lose some. The crystal openings yesterday were a little bit heartbreaking though, but hey. Hopefully we get some better stuff. We have a 6-star very soon to open. Oh, pardon me, on the free-to-play account. So yeah, I'm hoping for Cap Infinity War on that, man. I love Cap Infinity War on the free-to-play account. Would be such a sick pull. But, if we get something good, something a little bit interesting, that'd be a great time. We're not far off that. I feel like it's going to be quite a good month for the free-to-play account. I think we've got a couple of 5 stars to open as well, so a very big opening coming on that soon. And generally, like, when one account is really unlucky, the other one tends to be really, really lucky. And then the luck kind of just bounces back and forth between the free-to-play and main account. I'll be like, I've had the worst month on my main account, but the most insane month on the free-to-play account. Just, it's all over the place, mate. Okay, we should have Recoup still active. Let me just double check on that one. Recoup is still there. Fantastic. Let's go in for Void. Well, you're probably getting in after that as well. Yeah, still didn't hit 5 stacks of rage total. I mean, you could maybe have the purge if you've got an excess of tokens. It's kind of a nice little safety net there. It doesn't seem like it is necessary by the look of it. Let's move over here. Do the other side one more time, and then we've got 2 more paths to go. 6 more paths total, and then we are at 100%. But I think we started off at a bit of a slower pace in comparison to what we are nuking at now, man. It just feels like we are going crazy. Sorry for caps, how do I have parry lasting so long? It's the debuff, sorry, it's the buff on the Summon Symbiote that doubles your debuff duration. So hence parry is double parry now, so you can get 4 hits in it. It means you can get a cheeky little 9-hit combo out of your parries, and it is a great time. Ooh, see a paralyzed boost stun. Yeah, it's got the stun on the intercept, and I can imagine how that would be good for somebody that's maybe a little bit better than me at intercepting. But I don't really feel like paralyze is too necessary to use. I haven't had any fights so far that I've been like, oh, we need to intercept all of the time. Seems like it's parry, mash into the opponent. Is my Deep Wounds maxed? It certainly is. I will not have Deep Wounds maxed on the free-to-play account, though, so we're going to be missing potentially a bit of bleed damage. So I'm interested to see if that's fairly noticeable or not. But I don't imagine it's going to affect too much. Is Void good? Void's a great character, my friend. If you're looking for advice on which characters that I believe are quite good, check out Seatin's tier list, October 2018, for all of the updated thoughts and opinions on characters and where they rank comparatively. Right, I think we might have lost... Oh no, we haven't lost the critical bleed. We just didn't get any to proc for the start of the fight. Cyclops here. Let's go for it. Oh, we got like no bleeds on this fight so far. Okay, the crit bleeds are coming in now. And he's down. Fantastic. Right. Let's go ahead and pop over to Wasp here. And then we got Void. Let's have a bit of a quick flick on the buffs interface. Oh no, I think what did I do there? Yeah, accidentally minimized the game there for a second, but it's all good. Okay, we don't have Recoup active. We do have Total Carnage active, so we can still have Total Carnage for the, what is it, the Void as well, providing we get this Wasp down quite quick. Man, where are these bleeds? Oh, crap. No, the chances of that. Slim, man. Oh, I should have put Recoup on before as well. Oh, mate, I'm getting punished here. Damn. Yeah, okay. Well, Recoup is as a fun lesson. If you're going to fight Wasp and you feel like you might be a scrub like me and get evaded, then make sure you have Recoup on, because we would have, instead of taking a lot of damage, we would have healed a lot there. But actually, the next fight, providing we don't hit into the block, we're actually going to heal quite a bit, so maybe it might not be so bad. And is that, we still got the one? Okay, yeah, Purge lasts so long, man. You can get a good 3 tries of Void in there. Don't think too fussed about using Purge for the last one, but we'll see how it goes actually on this one. Oh my gosh. Right. Everything is unblockable, but he's dead, so yeah, Purge didn't really come in too handy there. Took a couple of hits, but hey, Biohazard is great with a Recoup node, so it's no problem at all. Move over to Vulture. Have a very quick look at the buffs. Okay, we have Total Carnage for this one fight. In for the kill and Vicious Assault for non-bleed. What are those two? Buffs, man? What do they do? In for the kill and Vicious Assault. Are those the ones that generate buffs? Because I don't think I've like seen any fights where we need to use either of those buffs at the moment, but fights where, you know, like certain bleed immune paths where they would have been quite nice to bring in. Okay, so we want to go for Total Carnage again. Let's activate that and just get clearing as quickly as we possibly can. Will I open the feature crystal today? I'm probably going to save it for my next kind of massive crystal opening on the channel. Because I think at the end of the tail end of this live stream, I just want to get a guide out for all of the boosts and buffs and paths as quickly as possible. And then maybe, I don't know if I'm even going to do a free-to-play run a little bit later this evening, but I think I'll probably do it tomorrow, actually. Give me something to do during the day. Also, do need to do Epic as well on the free-to-play. So we've got a bit to finish off. I've got just, I think it's like 2 more paths, and then 1 more in the final chapter. So we're getting there with Epic, man, but after we get Epic done on the free-to-play, then I can open another 6-star crystal, and I'm really looking forward to that one, man. So I think we're going to have a big opening where we open that and a few 5 stars as well. Probably the 5-star featured if we can. Or do like a double symbiote opening, something like that. Oh, so close. Seatin, will this be available on demand? It certainly will, my friend. The critical bleed buff is the MVP. It certainly is, man. People were talking about all the buffs while I was clearing Epic, man. They're like, you gotta try Total Carnage. I was like, I'm waiting for that Symbiote difficulty just to make sure. And I've been truly impressed today, man. It's ridiculous. Maybe the Marauder, if I have time. Maybe a little bit later. Let's see what's up. Unfortunately not Stanley. I really do appreciate the offer, man. But on the live stream, it's just going to get buried at the end of it. So I'd rather do it in a crystal opening with the free-to-play account as well. How many buffs? I think you can use an infinite amount of buffs at one time. But you probably don't want to use an infinite amount of buffs. You probably just want to use the ones that you need for whatever you're trying to do. Oh, it's beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful. I'm interested to see what the final chapter has, because we are so close to being done in this one now. It's got a down Ghost Rider and then Void. And then we got the final one, and it has been, what is it, 1 hour and 23 minutes so far. And we haven't really been going at like a Legends run kind of pace or anything like that. Just trying to get it done as quickly as we possibly can. But, you know, we've been doing a little bit of dawdling as well. Somebody that was fully focused, I don't know, it looks like it is within the realm of possibility to smash this out in 2 hours. And again, we haven't used stuff like, you know, 30% boost. I think you don't really need stuff like a 30% boost if I'm honest looking at this. Might be a little bit overkill. But hey, if you want to be safe, man, do a little bit quicker. Maybe that's the way to go. And Suicide Masteries, I'm interested to watch some runs from people using Suicide Masteries and constantly refreshing on Recoup as well. Seems to be pretty good. And what's up, my man Stephen Anderson? Thank you very much for the super chat, sir. I hope you are doing well today. Just beat up this Ghost Rider, and we'll check out the super chat content. Seeing with the extra paths in the current event, what do I think is a good time for the Legends time? It's fairly standard in comparison to a lot of like monthly events. So I don't think it has any like additional paths than usual events, to the best of my knowledge. So I assume it's probably still going to be like try and get under 3 hours and 40 minutes to be in for a good time. But Legends times vary quite a bit. But, you know, you want a rank 5-star champion ideally, or a 6-star Corvus or somebody like that. Need, you know, a fully maxed out character, Suicide Masteries, ideally a 30% boost as well to be in for a good shout at that one. But yeah, definitely check out what is it, Legends. We've a guide for getting Legends 2018 on the channel, just to kind of bring some more awareness to that for anybody curious about all the requirements. It's in a lot more detail there. Right, okay, so we've got Mega Red over here. Do you want to just go for the Omega Red path? What do we have on Symbiote Supreme? So Symbiote Supreme, buff duration, bulk up. While the attacker is charging a heavy attack, they rapidly gain fury effects. Okay, start with 3 bars of power. Regenerate 1% health permanently. Well, it looks like we're going to need quite a few buffs for that Symbiote Supreme. One of them being, what is it, the heal block maybe? You might not need the heal block, but you probably will need the, is it Recoup, the one that drains power? I think Power Drain is the way to go. Oh, thank you very much, yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking partial suicides. Well, at the very least, the bleed one would be good. But I think if you have the poison one, that's going to reduce the healing as well, right? So if you get a lot of buffs, maybe that's detrimental on certain fights, like Void, for example. But I'm not entirely sure. But actually, the poison is it the poison that's permanent or the bleed that's permanent? I think it's the poison that is the permanent one, right? And the bleed just goes at the start of the fight. It's been ages since I've used suicides. Sorry for the the scrub knowledge there. So yeah, I don't know how was because I know Legacy's. I think he's streaming with suicides. How did he go against Void? Was it quite a smooth little run there? Smooth operation. Ah, that's it. Cleanse for power drain. That's not. That's the one, lads. Second wind. I'm not too sure second wind's going to be the one, because second wind you only revive if you've got a buff, and against Symbiote Supreme you definitely don't want to have any buffs. So I think that's it. Oh, do we still have Recoup active? We better do. I don't know. Do we have Recoup for this fight? I swear we still had it from Void. Actually, there's a good chance it could have just expired before this fight. But yeah, we did have Recoup there. It just didn't work against a Mega Red. Okay, just got to get that fight down. That one's not too difficult one. Oh, did the... Okay, on Void... Yeah, apparently Suicide's tanked... What was it? Legacy was running full suicides on Void. Fair play, mate. I think for scenarios where you have a lot of debuffs like that, then that's the detriment. That might not be great for some of the fights. Is there going to be... Yes, there is going to be a full summary for the boosts. I'll have that out after I do this run. I'm just going to kind of recap all the information, because we've learned a good amount. I think we've got everything down to a T for this one, so it's working quite well. Imagine if you could bring Symbiote into LoL. Oh man, I'd love that. That'd be a great time. If I run out of... Oh, I think I've run out of my critical bleed one. Oh no, we haven't run out of the critical bleed one yet. Just was having terrible luck there at the start. Kicked in. It kicked in though. Jonathan says he beat Void, no revives, 4 suicides. Did you beat him 4 times, though? Just consistently without that? Because I imagine with all the bleeds stacking up and the poison reducing the healing, it might be a little bit of your detriment there. Oh, disgusting, man. Sim Supreme was more like Sim Cheese Cakewalk. Well, I certainly hope so, my friend. I'm about to find out for myself. Okay, so we've got 2 things. I'm going to try and not use the heal block, but we're definitely going to use... is it Cleanse, right? The one that drains power? Okay, so let's chuck on Cleanse. We've got the critical bleed, so we've got 50 seconds to start this. Power gain. Power start 3... Okay, I'm going to assume that this is the way to go. I might be completely wrong, get wrecked. We'll find out. Oh no! I messed up. Ah, mate. It's just terrible, man. Terrible performance. Right. Let's go for a level 2 revive there. Undying as well. Right. Should we get a little bit of Undying in the mix? It's the Undying one. Ah, yes. Okay. No, you're right. Ah, yeah, okay. I see what you're trying to go at there. Good shout. Good shout, ladies and gentlemen. Great shout. Okay. Let's go for Undying and just see if that works, because then if we eat 1 special free, it's a good shout, guys. We've got to... Come on, use the special free immediately, son. Come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You do win some. You do lose some. Oh, this is much more my pace. See, I'm so glad I have chat. Thank you for holding my hand tonight, chat, and letting me, and just reminding me of the boosts. Sick one, boys, sick one. Okay, and now we have like quite a long time of undying as well to enjoy here. Okay, we need refresh the double debuff swan after Medusa. Wow, I forgot about undying on vision as well. Yeah, use that. It's a good shout, lads. Skills to pay the bills. It's chat, man. I'm telling you, it's chat holding my hand, gracefully leading me toward victory this evening. So just gotta give a massive shout out to all of the boffins in chat. We appreciate you, chat boffins. You're doing a great job tonight. And, you know, I think we're doing a fantastic job of showing you what strategies maybe to avoid using. Hold our hands, dude. I'm telling you, man, it's the chat boffins that are holding my hand this evening and guiding me toward victory. But ladies and gentlemen, if you want to show appreciation to the chat boffins and their incredibly hard work this evening, carrying me through with their massive knowledge muscles that they're constantly flexing upon us, please do smash that like button. For every time you smash that like button, a chat boffin somewhere gets laid. So I'm telling you, man, you want to keep those chat boffins happy, and they'll keep you happy with their next level strategies. So please do smash that like button. That would be very much appreciated. Oh, torn apart, son. Get in the bin. Symbiote plus boost plus Seatin plus chat plus X-Men team synergy is easy game, easy life, my friend. It's the recipe for just a jolly good time, my friend. A jolly good time. What do you use for Kang? Just crazy damage, my friend. That's all you need for Kang. I just used what was it? Double buff duration and the critical bleed as well, but you just got to avoid the special one and try not to use any special attacks against Kang. You don't need anything too special for that fight. That's probably one of, well, they're all pretty straightforward there with the boosts, but Kang was definitely not too much of a puzzle to solve. Stop blocking. If I'm indestructible and unstoppable, there is no need to block. Maybe I want to block. I guess you're right. It's just it's force of habit that's generally quite good, eh? Right, I think we might have lost our critical bleeds. Oh no, we haven't lost the critical bleeds. They're still on. Sick one, Red Skull. Straight in the bin. Seen as the best, number one, clap clap. I'm telling you, man, I wouldn't be anything without my chat boffins. I'm telling you, they're carrying me with their next level tactics and making sure they correct my mistakes quite quickly. What I use for Deadpool, you don't need really anything for Deadpool apart from why did I just not go in at the start there? Oh, I suck at this game. I was too busy thinking about the friggin' Deadpool question. Oh, what an asshole, man. Guys, don't be like me. Just focus on the fights. If you're fighting a fight, fight the fight. Don't look at chat. There will be a strategy guide up after, telling you all of the stuff that we have learnt today and how to be a pro player so you can avoid dying like a muppet. An absolute muppet. A humiliated muppet. Can't believe he died off a 5 combo as well. Fuck you, Black Widow. What a knob. What a knob. Chat boffins couldn't save me from that one, could they? Well, actually, they could. I just didn't listen. I was too busy thinking about other stuff. You fool. I certainly feel like one at the moment. Right. Let's go. We have all the boosts. It's time to go, boys. Sit back. You eat your... Have a little bit of a drink. Wait for that special free. Twiddle your thumbs a bit. But now, you got to be ready. As soon as you go through that portal, pick up your device, put down the McDonald's Coke. Because it's time to get slamming, son. Straight in the bin, boys. Straight in the bin. What a scrub. That's so bad. Replay. Sorted, boys. Okay, well, we've got, is it 5 more? 5 more pass? Oh my gosh. But there's, man, there's been so much tonight. Is it 5? 5? Yeah, I believe it's 5. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep persevering. But that last run took the best part of 7 minutes. Actually, not even that. 6 and a bit minutes. That was okay, man. So much swag. Oh, you know it. Oodles. Oodles of swag, my friend. Whoa. Good fight against Medusa. Good fight. Happy with that one. See, when you mess up, it's not your fault. It's Sammy's fault. It's got to be it, man. Sammy definitely took the the wheel there. Use every boost I can for my last run. Well, I feel like I don't want to use every boost I can. It seems a little bit unnecessary, and if I'm going to make video guides or maybe need to go back and do some stuff, then it might be a good idea. Oh yeah, why am I waiting for a parry there? Got the God Mode boost. I don't need to. At least for another few more minutes. I think finishing... I don't think finishing it in 6 days gives you the next feature crystal. I might be wrong on that one, and that might come back to bite me in the ass, but I think you just get the current feature crystal on it. To the best of my knowledge. Oh yeah. Why am I waiting for the parry again? What dumbass. I'm just not used to this easy mode, easy game, easy life, man. Summon Symbiote, he is the power of... This is, you know, if they're ever going to buff Blade again, these are, you know, some of the stuff that he should have. Completely immune to all damage. Has unstoppable all of the time. Critical bleeds, that would be sick. Oh, get wrecked, mate. Is the $30 boost worth it? I don't think there's any boost you need, or am I missing some sort of new package? Will there be a best of 2018 video? There potentially will be, my friend. I'd like to do one. The 2018 funny and lucky moments video was great and served as a wonderful channel trailer. Okay, I think we are very close to running out of the boost again, so I think we're going to need to refresh in a second. And they've done quite well. They've killed 2 Symbiote Supremes, and in the space of 10 minutes, 2 Symbiote Supremes have dropped, and a lot of other stuff as well. And I think we've got Agent Venom after this Psylocke. Let me just double check the boost duration. Okay, we've still got a minute. We can probably, if we're very fast, we can get it all done. Come on, we need those crits, boys. Let's go for this. We ain't playing around now. Sword. Next fight, we are going in for the kill. I'm looking at, I've got, what is it, timer in front of me for a minute. Just looking at the stream. Oh, we got Dormammu. Actually, Dormammu's bleed immune, so yeah, we're gonna have to refresh before. Oh no, I should have used Recoup. What an idiot. Oh, what a muppet. What an absolute clown. Might take a bit of a slapping on this one from the degeneration damage. That's a fun tip, lads. Use Recoup, or Dormammu is gonna recoup his degeneration. Come on. Oh, we can just power. Still got that one active. Great. Superb time. Okay, we're gonna start degenerating. Yep, definitely make sure you use Recoup on this one. The more you know, ladies and gentlemen, when you've got these 2 runs. But we found it. We found it. Found the secret source, the secret way now. You go into that Dormammu, pop the Recoup one, and you're done. Okay. We need to refresh Total Carnage and the Indestructible one now. Whew. And not too much point using anything else for the moment, I assume. So let me just double check what we have left. Okay, so we still got the double debuffs. So let's go for... So, into Total Carnage and Undying, right? Activate Total Carnage. Activate Undying. And let's go in for the strategy this time. So the strategy is place your hands on the table, put them on the desk, or pray that he does a special free. That's another tactic there. Maybe get the clink out your back. And now don't miss the parry. That's the big one. Whew, and there we go. Another one bites the dust. Do I know the way? Apparently so. Got some good hits there. So let's smash on that replay button, and I think we'll go for the uppermost path next, maybe. Thinking about the best way to potentially play that Juggernaut matchup. Because we're not going to... Actually, could we go in at the start? It's going to look really stupid at the start, isn't it? Because we're just going to be smashing into Juggernaut. But I guess our Unstoppable is going to last a little bit longer than his will. Figure it out. I know how this... I feel like this matchup is going to look really, really stupid. And I don't know who's going to get hits in. I hope it's us, though, man. So that's what we like to call next level tactics. Whew. Beautiful, mate. Beautiful. Heavy attacks. Oh my goodness, nobody's got time for heavy attacks, my friend. They're far too much of a luxury. Okay, Rogue. She's going to be resilient to my bleeds and stuff. Actually, we still have double debuff duration, so it's okay. Start tearing in. Ooh, yeah. No, I need to be careful at the start, man. I feel like if I'm just whacking in, and sometimes get a little bit risky. Premium spices, Ainsley. Oh, my goodness, the Ainsley Harriet memes. Oh, fantastic. Sad they're taking the symbiote out. I'm sad after this one, man. They were like, don't get too attached to it. And before this, I was thinking, you know, I don't even care about the symbiote. But tonight, we've definitely bonded, man. Whew, I'm going to miss this lad. I tell you what. For this being the greatest difficulty ever. I mean, it's just because, yeah, there are just so many ways to cheese this, so it's not bad. But if you do get hit, it's very, very punishing. So don't get hit. It's pretty much it. But so far it's been a minimal amount of effort for the rewards, and I like that. But if they could have had 6-star shards as well, that would have been a good time. Oh my gosh, a little bit of that New York Comic Con flu is unfortunately still residing. Oh, Colossus, the greatest opponent yet. The summoned symbiote, hard countered right here, ladies and gentlemen, quite literally, because Colossus is so hard that we can't bleed him, and thus we can't use Total Carnage to get him down in 8 hits. I've achieved... Oh! I actually didn't even realise about the symbiosis pun there, but that was definitely intended, and I'm much cleverer than I appear. That's got to be it. The Kabam flu, that was it, man. Kabam Mike has rigged my what is it? I'm trying to say like a fancy word for like it's not ecosystem, just body. No, I'm trying to say like system essentially. I don't know what the word for I'm looking for is. But basically, I've been cursed, man. Yeah, we will have a full enhancements guide out very shortly after we finish this. So we're going to have a list and stuff, and all the tips and tricks. Just going to scan back through the live stream, look at all the mistakes, look at all the deaths, and be like, oh, we can avoid that one, eh? Okay, summon Symbiote. Wherever the tactic, boys, you pray that Kabam Michael blesses you with a first 5-second special free, and he does. The blessings have come through. It's a good time. Have a bit of a sip. Stay hydrated, pick up the device now, and now it's time to play alright-ish. Let's go. Come on, boys. Where have my bleeds gone? Apparently nowhere by the look of it. Flash into this man. Pwah, straight in the bin. Let's go for one more run. And the next run, the final run, you want to make sure you have the recoup active when you get to Domino. But let's keep on plunging forward. We have 4 minutes left on them, so we'll probably need one more round of boost. Do you have to parry the first hit? No, you don't even parry the first hit. You just put the device down so you can't cock it up. That's the best thing to do. Just put your device down for a few seconds, let him use his special free, and then once he's out of the special free, then you can parry him and just beat the crap out of that lad. What should I be sipping on? I don't know. Whatever you'd like to sip on, Doug. You could sip on some water, stay hydrated. Whatever you feel like, my friend. Oh, sorted, mate. I feel like probably about 100% of the comments in this live stream, a good 90% of the comments are like, what buffs are you using? What buffs are you using? What's another comment we keep on seeing? It's either, what buffs are you using? Or, actually, it's not going to be a pain in the ass. Sorry, just trying to think about that one. It's either, yeah, what buffs are you using? How are you doing this thing, which is used via the buffs? We are going to have a full guide out soon, ladies and gentlemen. But mainly for the most part, it's double debuff 1 and total carnage. Oh no, I should have used recoup here. Oh, what a dick move. Alright, we're going to take a bit of fun, interactive degeneration damage. But it's all good. We should be able to get Domino down a bit quicker. And this one, maybe it's... If you really struggle with Domino, you could use True Strike as well. Make it a little bit easier. But she's not too bad. The recoup would definitely help quite a bit there, though. If it's all needed. How many strands? Yeah, I've used so far about 350 or so. And we are literally just about to 100% it. So yeah, it looks like about... Well, if you are a speedy player like me, you'll probably need about 400, 500. You're pretty dandy. Anything over 600, and I think you should be quite good there. But again, it depends on the speed you play at. But if you are playing this mode of difficulty, you want to make sure efficiency is the name of the game. And let's get recoup up. Come on, mate. Can we find it? I'm dying. Where did I bloody put recoup? There it is. Okay, fantastic. Okay, we've got 1 minute and a bit. Let's go. Get it down if we can. But if not, it doesn't matter. A huge amount. Yo, what is up, Rip93 Hope you're doing well, man. Double buff, duration, total what is it? Total carnage, critical bleeds, and what is it? Recoup on certain nodes. And this indestructible one as well. It's quite good for that, the start of the fight. But it's essential for Symbiote Supreme. But each of the bosses pretty much have their own thing that you want to do on them. Right, didn't exactly check. Oh, does recoup not deal the regen the degeneration damage? Okay, not by the look of it. Come on, I don't know if we're gonna... We've landed within the time frame to do that. Oh, we have? Yep. Okay, cool. So, hands off the phone. Sorted, mate. Sorted. But absolute mad love to you, Rip93 for the super chat. Oh. But which buffs, guys? Which buffs? Which ones? Oh, nasty critical bleed there. Oh, right. Ladies and gentlemen, I feel like that is 100% done. 1 hour and 51 minutes and 350 or so of the shards. And a few revives, but the revives, every death could have been avoided, man. It was just me being a scrub, needing to get better at this goddamn Clown Fiesta of a video game. But for the rewards, you know what? I didn't think that was too bad, man. I didn't think that was too bad at all. It was a fun little event. If you are a good player, you can do it without any revives, and for the time it takes you, you know, we could have, if we were like super speed running, maybe done that like an hour 30. It's good for a featured 5-star crystal, man. Not a bad way to spend an hour and a half, eh? So overall, Symbiote Difficulty, for me, gets a thumbs up. I liked it. I like the implementation. Your character's crazy overpowered and everything dies really quickly, and you get a 5-star crystal. It's good. I liked it personally, but if you like the event, ladies and gentlemen, feel free to smash that like button. That'd certainly be appreciated. But aside from that, I'd like to thank everybody who tuned in tonight. You are all pretty good, and we're going to have a guide coming up soon if you are wondering what buffs to use in order to you know, save those dollars, save those revives, get good at the game. So that's going to be coming out shortly. But aside from that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.